Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and this video is going to be complete guide how we can improve and prolong life of our Samsung battery. If you're interested in this topic, please continue watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button to get notifications about my new videos. Let's go. So the very first setting is going to be in our main menu. We just need to go inside and go straight into advanced features. Here you will see this setting, which is called Bixby Routine. So basically this is a service of your Samsung company. As you can see, automatically adjust features and settings based on where you are and what you're doing. So here, if you don't use Bixby Routines, I highly suggest you to turn this setting off because it consumes pretty a lot of your battery. And let's go to our next setting. Our next setting is going to be location. So here, as you can see, we need to go inside improve accuracy, and here you will see these two settings that really, I would say, one of the most damaging to our battery life. As you can see, when these settings are enabled, they will be definitely consuming a lot of our battery. And how we can understand this: so as you can see, for example, the first setting, Wi-Fi scanning. Let apps use Wi-Fi for more accurate location detection, even when Wi-Fi is off. So as you can see, even when you turn off your Wi-Fi, this setting will be using still some of the functions, and by this will be consuming your battery like you did not turn off your Wi-Fi. So I suggest you turning off these two settings. And next that I wanted to mention about location setting is that you should use this setting only if you need some GPS access, or maybe you're driving somewhere and you need your precise location in order to get to some destination. But in any other circumstances, you don't need this setting. So I suggest you turning off this setting. And let's go to our next setting. So next we need to go into privacy, and here we will be analyzing several settings. So first setting is going to be send diagnostic data. So if we press on it, you will see that Samsung would like your help improving our products and services, and this will be sending constantly your data to Samsung in order to quote-unquote analyze and improve our products and services. I suggest you to turn off this setting because it will happen all the time, using your internet, using your functions of your phone, and this will reduce your battery life drastically. So I suggest you to turn off this setting. Next is going to be Android personalization service. So as you can see, this setting will analyze your data, and based on this you will get personalized content, again based on your application usage. So I also suggest you to turn off the setting because, as you can see, this will constantly 24/7 analyze your different data, your actions, etc., etc. We do not need this. Next is going to be Google location history. So we need to go inside, then we need to choose your account that you use on your phone. And here, as you can see, I also suggest you to turn off this setting because this will constantly, all the time, analyze your current location, etc., etc., use your GPS. And if you did not know, your location is one of the most I would say the largest consumers of our batteries. So I suggest you highly to turn off this setting. And the last setting in this section is going to be usage and diagnostics. So as you can see, this setting is basically the same that I previously discussed with you. This setting will help you improve Android device experience by automatically sending diagnostics, device, etc., etc. But this again uses your Wi-Fi connection, uses your phone performance, and simultaneously uses a lot of your battery life. So I also suggest you to turn off this setting. And let's go to our next settings. So our next setting is going to be in our battery and device care. Here we need to go inside battery and power saving. So here you will see this very useful setting. I bet you use this setting at least once in your life. This setting actually reduces your battery consumption, and as you can see, background network usage syncing and location checking will be limited. You can also set additional limits to save more power. And as you can see, so this setting basically saves your battery if you don't have any access to your charger and you need to save some of your battery that you have currently. So here we will see these 4 settings, and here I suggest you choosing whether or not you need some of these settings. And as you can see, the more you turn them on, the more your phone will be working. So as you can see, power saving battery life, as you can see now it's 21 hours. So you can see I have 67%, and if I press now power saving, my phone will work for approximately 21 hours without charging. But if I'm gonna turn on limit applications and home screen, my phone will work approximately 2 days and 17 hours, so almost 3 days. And so I suggest you going inside this setting, make yourself familiar with that, because this might help you and even save you if your phone, if you can charge your phone for a long period of time. And let's go to our next setting. Now we need to swipe a little bit up and go inside notifications. So if you did not know, many applications might send us some notifications, some messages, etc., and by our phone, when it actually shows us these notifications, constantly sound effects and animations, this consumes a large amount of our battery. So I suggest you going to, for example, most recent or all, or for example, most frequent. And here you can analyze whether or not you need to receive notifications from a specific service or a specific application. So here, for example, I understand that I don't need, for example, notifications from gallery. I can pretty simply turn it off. And after this, for example, you may go to some other application and just check whether or not you should receive notifications from them or not. I really suggest you to do this because this will definitely save a lot of your battery. And my last advice, I'm just going to chat with you about them, but they're not less important than all of the previously mentioned. So first advice that I'm going to give you is don't use while charging. So if you fortunately now many phones have fast charging setting, and so you don't need to worry that you need to charge your phone for several hours or something like that. You can pretty simply put it on charge, and then just after 30 minutes you can grab your phone and be sure that your phone is fully charged. And while it's charging, I suggest you not using it, or if you have any emergency, you can pretty quickly use it. But actually in other circumstances, I highly suggest you not using your phone, because this will heat it a little bit and also will cause a little damage to your battery. So I don't suggest you doing this. Next is going to be don't let your phone overheat and get too cold. So basically, these settings, exactly as Samsung company said actually recently in the news, Samsung doesn't suggest actually, so we keep our phones indeed in the direct sunlight and within some, I would say, heat surfaces or something like that, surfaces. And so I suggest you keeping your phone in the shadow and not overheat it and not overcool it. And the last but not least is going to be don't forget to turn off functions if you don't use them. So basically, if you go out of your home and you go somewhere and you don't, for example, need Bluetooth, or for example, you don't need Wi-Fi or a location, as I said previously, I highly suggest you to turn off, for example, Wi-Fi if you don't use it outside, or because this will consume a lot of your battery. And bottom line, if you used all of the advice that I gave you in this video, you will definitely save a lot of your battery life and battery percentage for each and every day. And so I hope that this video was really helpful for you. If you enjoyed watching it, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell button to get notifications about my new videos, and also share with your friends.